Hi, Adam Spears here with Cross Country Mortgage again. This week I want to address one specific question that I had, but also kind of the larger topic being down payment. So when it comes to what's the least amount that I have to have for a down payment, what are my down payment assistance options, what can I get for a gift as far as gift funds, or potentially even a gift of equity. So let's start with the first part, the percent that you have to have into a transaction, which is considered your down payment. So let's say you were looking at a house that was $300,000 and you wanted to put down 10%. Your 10% is going to be $30,000. So that's the least that you have to have into that particular transaction, and that's going to be based on how you and your realtor have structured your purchase contract, and then obviously working with me, the lender, so that we can set what your actual loan amount is going to be. So that's going to be your down payment. Next, there's going to be what we refer to as down payment assistance programs. There's a couple different ones in Michigan. I don't really want to go too in depth because that could be a whole other topic altogether to talk about what's available for down payment assistance. But there are a couple different programs that are available for borrowers here in Michigan, and it's not just first-time home buyers. Next is going to be gift funds. So we actually do this a lot. This is generally what I see it is with first-time home buyers, not necessarily younger, but just first-time home buyers who maybe their parents are willing to give them a certain amount of money for their down payment or loan costs or things along those lines. That's pretty simple. Basically, how we go about that is we confirm that the funds are with the gifting parent prior, so a bank statement. We show that the funds have been transferred into the giftee's account, and then they can use that money for down payment. The other way is basically at closing, if the title company can confirm funds and we can transfer funds from the account from the parents. But it's still considered a gift, and basically we just get a gift letter, and it's going to have to be from a relative, say a brother, a sister, a mother. Found out that it can't be a cousin, but it could be an aunt or an uncle. So that's happening quite a bit now. The last one that I discussed is actually what's called a gift of equity. So this would be, let's say you are a child and you decided to buy your parents' home. Your parents are downsizing, you actually love the home, you want to purchase it. Your parents can actually give you what's called a gift of equity, so that if, let's say, you don't want to bring your own money to close or your own cash to close, or let's say you're limited on your cash to close, you're limited on your funds to close, excuse me. Your parents can actually give you a gift of equity. So if the house is selling for, $300,000 and they want to gift you $30,000 in equity for part of the down payment, that's what's referred to as a gift of equity. The reason why I bring that up is that it has actually happened to me twice in the last week with that particular situation happening. So I wanted to address that situation because that's another thing that seems to be happening more and more frequently. So if you have any questions regarding down payment, what your options are, the minimum amount that you can bring for any particular purchase price, please feel free to call me on my cell phone or email me here, and we can have a large discussion. Thanks again, and we'll see you next week.